Sometimes living with a narcissist feels normal enough, and then one day you realize you're exhausted. Everything looks gray, nothing brings joy, and you barely recognize yourself. Depression doesn't strike like lightning in these relationships. It's a slow, almost invisible slide downward, step by step. Let's break down how narcissistic abuse gradually leads a victim into depression. Slow, psychological erosion. Relationships with narcissists don't usually explode into obvious cruelty right away. They start exciting or special. Over time, the dynamics shift. The emotional climate worsens little by little. Your perception of reality gets twisted. Pain, anxiety, and hopelessness become the new normal. You don't wake up suddenly depressed. You adapt to discomfort in tiny increments until numbness and despair feel like the default. Tactic 1: Gaslighting and self-doubt. Narcissists manipulate how you see events, conversations, even your own emotions. When you raise a concern, you might hear, "You're exaggerating, you're too sensitive. That's not what happened, you're imagining things." Over time, you stop trusting your memory and feelings. Every time you sense something wrong, you override it with, "I must be overreacting." When you can't rely on your own perception, your sense of self crumbles, prime ground for depression. Tactic 2: Devaluation and attacks on self-worth. Many narcissistic relationships begin with idealization. You're praised, admired, put on a pedestal. Once emotionally invested, the tone flips. You'll never achieve anything. You look awful, honestly. You're boring, no one else would want you. You're nothing without me. Bit by bit, you internalize, "I'm not good enough anywhere ever." Your self-esteem erodes until you genuinely believe you're worthless, incapable, undeserving of love. Classic depressive thinking. Tactic 3: Emotional rollercoaster. Hot and cold patterns destabilize deeply. One day, you're the love of my life, my everything. Next day, I don't know if I want to be with you. This whiplash creates constant tension and hypervigilance, addiction to rare affection highs, panic when warmth withdraws. Your nervous system stays in chronic stress. Sleep suffers, anxiety rises, emotional exhaustion becomes numbness. That numbness is depression. Tactic 4: Shaming emotions and needs. Express pain or ask for support, and you might hear, "Stop whining, you're so weak. You don't deserve better. Your feelings are ridiculous." To avoid humiliation, you hide emotions and stop voicing needs. Unexpressed feelings turn inward. Suppressed anger becomes self-criticism. Sadness turns apathy. Fear, constant tension. This blockage feeds depression, heavy, stuck, disconnected. Tactic 5: Isolation from support. Narcissists undermine outside connections. Your friends are bad for you. Your family ruins our relationship. Only I understand you. They provoke conflicts with relatives, mock friends, force choices. Over time, you end up with fewer friends, strained family ties, emotionally dependent on the narcissist. Loneliness drives depression. When your only close person hurts you, hopelessness feels absolute. Tactic 6: Constant uncertainty and stress. Life with a narcissist stays unpredictable. Today, kind and attentive. Tomorrow, cold, cruel, withdrawn. Day after acts like nothing happened. You never know which version appears. Unpredictability keeps your body stressed, wired restless, uneasy. Chronic stress drains energy and coping capacity. Eventually, your system shuts down into depression. Tactic 7: Manipulation and total guilt illusion. Narcissists rewrite narratives so everything's your fault. I lost temper because you pushed me. Problems exist because you're demanding. If you supported me better, I'd succeed. You start believing, if I try harder, things change. I ruin everything. I'm why this relationship fails. Constant self-blame fuels depression, steals agency, convinces efforts pointless. Why depression feels like just your problem. Several mechanisms hide the connection. 1. Habit to pain. If raised in toxicity, cold, critical father, victim mother, your love template twists from start. Love equals endure, adapt, prove worth. Devaluation and cold feel like everyone's normal, not red flags. 2. Guilt for everything. Narcissist insists, you pushed me to snap. Scandals from you, too many demands. You start thinking you really overdo it. Blame yourself for his coldness. Outbursts, family neglect, silence. Your role usually modest compared to what he claims. He dumps everything on you, taking none. 3. Distorted reality and gaslighting. You dramatize nothing happened. Early confidence fades. Years in, you can't trust feelings. Sad or bad, you convince yourself, I'm tired, not because of them. Stop linking state to toxic dynamics. 4. Learned helplessness. Tried talking silence. Adapting, explaining nicely, angrily. Nothing changes. Cosmetic fixes at best. Eventually, hands drop. That's life. Energy leaks, apathy grows, depression approaches. What to start doing now? If you recognize yourself feeling depressed in or after such relationships, don't stay alone. Reach for qualified therapy or psychology. First step, reclaiming footing. Recognize depression, not weakness, but consequence of prolonged violence, destructive dynamics. Nothing wrong with you, too much pain happened. Journal reality. Record facts, episodes, feelings undistorted. Picture clarifies over time. Reconnect with true carers, even if some contact's lost. Those who care help see outside. Find support where understood. Groups, forums, communities for abuse victims. Telegram support group in description and pinned comment, welcome. Don't wait for irreversible damage. Exit, often not defeat, but necessary rescue. If this resonates, like the video, subscribe, share with someone drowning in similar dynamics. Might spark their first exit step.